the top CCU Roblox games. Surely they have the most player count because they have good graphics, nice VFX and SFX, cool animations. You know, the basic to make a quality game? Well, absolutely not. Today, I'm going to cover 5 popular Roblox games who dominated the concurrence that I played between 2019 to 2025 and show you that the CCU doesn't always determine the quality of a game. Starting strong with Brookhaven. Brookhaven is a role-play game developed by Wolfpack. With 432K active player at the time of editing the video, Brookhaven is the game you think about when talking about role-play games. While it may seem lackluster compared to other games like Berry Avenue or Life Together, Brookhaven was the first one to pop off. While the game does have a questionable community and pretty mediocre animation at best, we can't forget it was all made by one singular guy. For me, who loves dynamic action games, Brookhaven gets a 4.5/10 on my part. Next up is Blox Fruits. Blox Fruits is an RPG based on the universe of One Piece, made by Rip Indra and My Game 43. During its prime, Blox Fruits was one of the first reference you'd get when talking about One Piece games on Roblox, towering over its concurrence with 3.7 million player at its peak. To add on to that, Blox Fruits has very good SFX, VFX, and animations, which I really can't go wrong with. I mean, look at Dragon or Gravity. You can't tell me those moves aren't peak. And while people say the game's trash, I actually find it very complete with 7 races, over 38 fruits, 13 fighting styles, and countless swords and guns. You have a lot of things to get. So don't worry about being bored. But enough Blox Fruits glaze, let's talk about. First off, I'd like to highlight the fact that Blox Fruits has one of the most sweatiest, unemployed community, which doesn't really make my rating on the game higher. To add on to that, the content made on Blox Fruits is special, I'd say. I have a little idea of who I'm talking about when I say that Blox Fruits content is straight slop. The grind is also very redundant and not ideal, like, what do you mean the boss respawns every 2 hours and I got it to go back and forth between the quest giver and the NPCs? Can't you be more like your little brother King Legacy and instantly offer to redo the quest after you finish it, and make the bosses respawn instantly too? It's also pay to win. Like, do you think my broke ass can even afford a perm rocket? For the rating, I was initially going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. But, let's be real, the toxicity and prices are so unreal that you get a 6.5 out of 10. Next up is the game that generated a whole wave of game by itself, The Strongest Battleground. TSB is a battleground-type game made by Fresh French Fries, Santino, or whatever you call him. Based on the universe of One Punch Man, as I mentioned earlier, TSB's creation created a wave of battlegrounds game on Roblox, to quote a few, Jujutsu Shenanigans, Jump Showdown, Sorcerer Battleground, etc. TSB's community recently, which in TSB terms mean 2 years ago, got hyped by a dev character you've certainly heard about. That's right, KJ, I'm talking about you. The community had liked the character so much they pressured the devs into adding it for regular people. The moveset was inspired by these 2 animations, which I encourage you to watch. They're great, basically. Just KJ beating up Slapman, a recurrent enemy in the KJ series. TSB's player count mostly consists of reaching 100K players daily, recently getting surpassed by JJS, becoming the #1 top battleground game. For the bad, I'll talk about TSB having the most vile, disgusting, sloppy content in all of Roblox media, tied with Brookhaven, of course. Yes, I'm talking about y'all sloppy-ass YouTubers who content farm on little kids. For me, TSB deserves no better than 7.5 out of 10. Next game is the one that made Roblox hold Fortnite on a leash in terms of player count, Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden is a simulator developed by Jandel based off, you guessed it, growing a garden. The game doesn't have much gameplay, it's just buy plant, plant the seed, hop off for a whole day, come back, sell, repeat. 2 out of 10 because the next game is the root of all evil. Now to talk about the most vile, disgusting, sloppy, repugnant game, Steal a Brain Rot. This one doesn't even deserve to get his logo on screen. Yes, I'm hating just because of that fuck-ass brain rot, which I hope we're gonna leave in March 2026. Minus 20 out of 10 for the brain rot. Oh, and it's developed by Sammy. Anyways, that's it for today. Next upload is gonna be more serious than others and just a yap session. Stay fresh, toodles.